My friend Aaron asked me to write about my Vipassana meditation course experience because he's going on one himself in a couple of days. And I figured I'd make a video instead of write about it because I took forever to write. I get pretty obsessed with making sure that my sentences are coherent, and so this will be easier and faster. And I still may write about it because there's a lot I can say about it. But first of all, congratulations on making the decision to go. It it may be a little intimidating to commit yourself to doing something like that for 10 days, but I assure you that it's worth it. So I'm just going to read you the rough schedule. Morning wake-up call is at 4 o'clock. 4:30 to 6:30 is when you meditate in the hall or in your room. Some people would choose to sleep. 6:30 to 8 o'clock you have breakfast. From 8 to 9 you have a group meditation in the hall, so this is mandatory, and if you sleep someone will come and wake you up to make sure that you do go to the hall to meditate. From 9 to 11 either you meditate in the hall or in your room according to instructions. So after sitting from 8 to 9, you will usually get instructions on the work to do that day, and then you will work according to instructions. From 11 to noon, you have lunch, and lunch is delicious. Lunch is, I hope that they have the recipes for those meals somewhere out there, maybe on their website. I haven't gone to look, but they're really, really delicious. From 1 to 2:30, you meditate in the hall or in your room, and again, some people may choose to sleep at this time as well. 2:30 to 3:30 is when you have a group meditation. This is another one of those mandatory sittings that someone will come and get you if you're not there. From 3:30 to 5, again, same thing in the morning, you meditate in the hall or in your room according to instructions. And then you get a tea break from 5 to 6, and the tea break is, you get fruits and tea and juice and milk, but you don't get a meal. So there's no giant, substantial meals after 5 o'clock. From 6 to 7, this is another one of the 3 mandatory sits where you come and sit in the hall. From 7 to about 8:15, you get a teacher's discourse. You listen and watch the videos of S. and Guanca, who is the teacher. The teacher's assistants are there in the room with you physically, but of course not Mr. Guanca. Then from 8:15 to 9, you sit again. And from 9 to 9:30 is when you get to ask questions to the teachers or the teacher's assistants in the hall, or you can choose to go back in your room and get ready. And 9:30 is go back to your room, and then 10 o'clock is light out. So there's no talking, no looking at someone else, no books, no journals, no pens, no writing. Of course, no internet, no phone, no anything for 9 days. It's really not 10 days because you actually get to start talking on your 10th day. Just in case you're afraid that, oh my god, what if something happens and my family or friends can't get a hold of me, they can call the center and they will alert you. So the manager will get you. So you're not that removed from the world. Someone can still get to you and get information to you. Men and women are separated, so you have the men's quarters and the women's quarters. In the meditation hall, you have men on one side and women on the other side, and you're instructed to not look at anybody in the eyes because you're to act as if you're there alone by yourself. You know, you're doing the inner working. So you do know that the presence of the men and the women around you, you know that they're there, but you don't stare at them or anything like that. The one thing that I had a little bit of trouble with is that there was no yoga, meaning you can't do yoga, and the reason for that is they don't want to create any scene. You don't want to create any distraction. But I know that a lot of people did little stretches here and there on their own in their living quarter, and I'm going to post the pictures online so you don't have to imagine what that's like. The one single piece of advice that I got from my friend Candace, and the one that I will pass on now, is nap whenever you can. Sleep, sleep, sleep whenever you can is the single biggest thing that made it go smoothly for me. Did I want to run away? I didn't necessarily want to run away screaming for the hills necessarily, but I did question my ability to stay. I did say, can I really do this? Because it's uncomfortable, right? There are aspects of it that are extremely challenging and confrontational. A few people did leave, and that's just how things go. You don't have to pay until you're there until the end. So if you want to not pay, you can leave, but I don't think that's a good reason to leave. And of course, it's all donation based anyway, so it's not like you have to pay in the end. What else? You can do laundry there. A lot of people did laundry in the sink, and when I went, it was August, so you can hang up your laundry outside, and it would dry. You get time to take showers as well, so you can just sign up for time to bathe. All in all, I would say that don't expect some major, life-changing, big transformation to take place. But the one single thing that this experience did for me is that it gave me a kick in the pants for the discipline to sit, right? After you sit for 12 hours a day, sitting 1 hour a day just doesn't seem like that bad anymore. Another thing is there's no such thing as a comfortable seating position, and that's why the work of doing the asanas is important.